Hey guys, so, just doing a little update vlog or whatever, daily whatever, daily vlogs. Um, so this past weekend, my husband actually had a 3-day weekend, which was really nice because he was in audit, so he had to go to a different department than his own, and all that stuff. So when at the Marine base and stuff like that. So basically they gave him a 72, which was nice because, he was working really long hours, waking up early, working long hours, and it was nice to be able to spend 3 days with him and just relax at home. And and during the weekends I really don't like to vlog as much. I should, because then it would catch like both of us, at home, but most of the time I like to just spend time with him. Just because during the day he does work such long hours. He almost works like a 10, 11-hour day. Like today he was gone at 6:30, and he's not going to be getting home until 5:30. Well, he's not getting off till 5:30, so he probably won't get home until about a little bit around 6. So, you know, I just during the weekends I just want to focus on ours, like our time, and not so much me time. Even though he likes to have his time with playing his Madden and stuff like that, I really like to spend time with him. So during the weekends, that's pretty much what we do. Like this past weekend, I know, I think Friday night we watched Hocus Pocus, or was that Saturday? Saturday we watched Hocus Pocus on ABC Family, because that was like both of our favorite movie for Halloween. And then the day after, literally, it was like all day of just watching Halloween movies, eating popcorn, total pig out weekend. We ate ice cream, popcorn, burgers, fries. I made the burgers and fries, but, it was just totally just together time watching movies, and I loved it. It was great. Especially since he's been working so much, and now he's actually going to his back to his normal department. He was actually there Friday, which was nice because he got home around 2 instead of like 6, almost 6:30. So that was nice. He got off really early, and I loved it. So, whew, excuse me. So yeah, basically that was pretty much my weekend. We basically sat around and watched movies and ate junk food all day. So something happened with the dogs this weekend, but I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. So yeah, that was the weekend. Our dogs always are with us 24/7. Oh, I know what we did. Saturday. We did like nothing Saturday. We watched Hocus Pocus on Saturday, but that didn't come on until 8. Saturday afternoon, morning, evening, whatever you want to call it, we went to my parents' house, and for the baby shower stuff, because as of right now, my invitations are completely filled out, but I'm going to slip in like a little menu choice, because we're actually doing it at a restaurant, and it's going to be like a sit-down dinner type of thing, or lunch. So they haven't completely made up the menu, so I'm waiting on that. So hopefully I will get some more menu choices, because I only have like 5 to choose from, and 2 of them was turkey and ham, and I'm like, it's going to be on December 1st. A lot of people eat turkey and ham for Thanksgiving, and I just don't want to do turkey or ham. And then there was like 2 types of chicken and then spaghetti and meatballs. So I was like, okay, we'll do a grilled chicken, spaghetti and meatballs, but we want something else. I was like, a pork or a beef or something in there, to give it a little bit more variety for everyone's taste buds. So yeah, we decided finally where we're having it, what time, and now it's just, we're waiting literally on one menu choice, which I'm hoping they will serve to us. So yeah, because basically I'm pretty much just waiting on that, and then I can send them out, because everything else is filled out. I literally already have like the printed version of what's going to be going into the envelope for the menu choices. All I'm missing is literally that one dish, so I want to get that done soon. because it's narrowing down really quickly. Like, I have 5 weeks left, and 5 weeks to plan all this is like ridiculously fast. So yeah. I finished my scarf, and it's actually on sale on eBay right now. I will probably put the link below if anyone is interested in a orange scarf. The only thing is I started using this orange yarn to make a blanket, and I ran out for one row of it, so when I was doing the fringes, they all ended up wrinkly and kind of curly, I guess. So that's the only thing. I would definitely just say to like stick it in your shower and steam it, but I tried doing that, and I left it in there for like 10-15 minutes, and my bathroom felt like a sauna, but it didn't work too well. I think it has to be in there for a good amount of time, or you can go get it steamed. But the thing is when it's acrylic, you can't iron it because it will basically ruin the yarn. It'll melt it. So yeah, that scarf is now for sale, and I'm actually starting on another one. It's actually back there. Well, not back there. It's not back there. It's over here. It's going to be like a lavender scarf or a lilac scarf. I don't know how many people are going to want a lilac scarf, but my husband basically said I have to use the yarn I have already before I can buy new stuff, which I have quite a bit of yarn. So, I'm tired. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, school has been hectic, but luckily I was able to get most of my schoolwork done, like, within these past 2 days. I actually had 2 assignments due for my English class. I have 1 assignment due for my class, my history class, which I'm completely worried about because it's supposed to be a collaborative work. I hate group work now, especially when you're doing online school. Doing group work is ridiculously hard, just because it's like for everyone that you're trying to work with. She split us up into groups, and there's 4 people in our group. It's me and then another girl and 2 guys. Well, my thing is for all 4 of us to come together at one time and basically work together online on this is really difficult because everyone's schedules are so different. Oh, excuse me. So, holy moly, I'm tired, and I don't know why. I got a lot of sleep last night. So, it is so frustrating, because, when you go to a traditional college, everyone is in the same room at a certain time, and it's like, you can get together, like, you're all there at one time, and be like, hey, we need to get together this day, this time to get this done. And I'm so worried because it's due tomorrow night at midnight or 11:59. So I really hope we can get that done. If not, I am so splitting off from the group and I'm doing it myself. Just get it done so I don't get a bad grade. Because as of right now, I have an A in both classes. So yeah, I'm actually ahead in my English class now because you had to respond to posts that you put, and I already did that. So, yeah. My next assignment isn't due until the 26th, which is 3 days, and that sounds like not that long. But when you are online and you're doing online schooling, you have literally all day to do it, especially since I don't have a job anymore. I have all day to do it and get it finished. So, yeah. That's the good thing about being in online school. I just like the freedom it gives me, and I actually had my academic counselor or advisor or whatever call me yesterday and was like, oh yeah, a lot of people tend to tell us that the workload is too much and it's kind of hard. And I'm like, my work was fine. Like, I'm getting things done. I'm ahead of the game. Everything's working out. Like, my workload's I was like, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's not as hard as I thought it would be. And she was like, oh, well, that's great. She's like, that's a little odd to hear, but that's great. You know, it's kind of like they can't believe that someone would actually, like, not have a hard time. I mean, I don't want to say I'm the smartest person in the world, but I'm very bright, you know. I'm not. So, you know, doing this is ridiculous. And it's like my English class that I'm doing right now is my 11th grade my 11th grade English, also my 11th grade history. And my 11th grade history went all the way back to like 13 colonies. And this history I have to learn in like, what, 2 months? Because it's 7 weeks. So in about it's like a month and a half, I have to learn from the Reconstruction age to now, or to 2011, or 2001. Yeah, 9/11, 2001. So I'm just like, okay, this is going to be a breeze, you know. I've already learned this stuff in my 11th grade year, my junior year of high school. This is going to be easy. And so far it has been. Like, the reading has been so short, it's ridiculous. They're, like, giving me just, like, little articles, which, don't get me wrong, one article that my teacher gave me is, like, 9 pages long, but 9 pages is no big deal to me. I was in AP, I would read, like, 20-something pages a night. So, I don't know, I feel extremely prepared, and I feel good about myself, so, yeah. So, that's pretty much it. It's still overcast. It was sprinkling this morning. You know, trees are still green. I wish they weren't. I wish there were more fall colors already. But they're not. So, yeah, my dogs are being lazy. I could show you a picture of that. Sorry, I have my makeup and stuff, my planner. But there's Lily sleeping, and there's Rambo sleeping right by the Cheerio box, and my husband forgot to take the trash out. So, yeah. They're sleeping, being lazy like always. They're always lazy. Lazy bones. So, not too long ago, they were like running around this house like crazy when I was doing my makeup videos. So, they're pooped out. And that was one thing, is when I went to my parents' house, they had 4 hours in my dad's backyard, which is a decent size. It's a good size backyard for California. And my dogs, as soon as they get into an area that is big enough to run, they go nuts. And they are running constantly back and forth. Like, by the time we got back from doing everything and we put them in the car, they knocked out. Like, literally within 5-10 minutes of getting in the car, they were sleeping. Lily, I've never seen her curled up in such a small ball before, because it was cold out, and I wanted the window down a little bit, and she was curled up into a ball, and Rambo, he was just, like, all stretched out. They were asleep within 10 minutes of being in the car. We got home, and the first thing they did is they got water, and I fed them, because it was around 5 or 6 when we got home. I fed them. They ate, and they passed out. Like, they were dead tired for the rest of the night. And then even the next day, like, it was like they were still recuperating, you know, from 4 hours of running around and having freedom to do whatever, you know. And they were so tired. And I was like, score! Because it's hard to wear those dogs out. Like, I can't sit at a dog park for 4 hours. Like, I'll pass out. So, it was great. It was lovely to have them so tired and pooped out. But to a point, they looked depressed. But, yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a good day. And I will probably be back tomorrow to update you on whatever has happened from the rest of the day. So, bye.